Hello everybody and welcome back. This is going to be another update on the Delta Flyer. I know I haven't posted a video in God knows how long. I haven't even gone back to my videos to look to see when the last time I did the video. But I started back on the Delta Flyer at the beginning of April. It is now May the 14th. And we are looking good to be done to take this to Wonderfest this year. It's got its top coat on. What I'm getting ready to do now is put the decals on, get the decals all on and get them ready to go. There's a few little touch-ups here and there I gotta do yet. I still need to put this piece on top of the back, and I'm gonna add some greeblies on top of this to kind of dress it out, make it not look so plain. The bottom is completely done and it has the decals on it, and I'm not gonna flip it over right now and show it. It's just this thing's massive. I did paint these on yesterday. This is actually, you could actually use the decal, and that's what I was going to use, and then I noticed going through the bag of my decals and stuff that it actually comes with mask for this, so I ended up just masking it off and getting it painted last night, and I put a clear coat over that so I can put the decal on the front there. There's a black piece or a decal that goes up here, which I'm going to paint, and there's a decal back here on the top of the back that needs to go on, and there's a mask for that, so I'm gonna go ahead and paint that. Here's the canopy. I still have to mask it off, and I gotta paint this top piece white and both sides white, and this in here gets painted a dark color, and I'm gonna sand it down a little bit here. There's a couple little bumps that I want to get rid of, and then repaint that it's the desert yellow color. The top coat, this white looking color here, is a mix of Tamiya Racing White and Tamiya White and lacquer. I used a total of 12 bottles of these to get the color, and I ended up using a mini spray gun, and it laid down real nice and smooth like I wanted it to. These little indents here are painted with the field green, and I used a metallic gray on some of the details in here, so when it lights up it's got a really good effect to it. The whole thing, once I get the decals on, the whole thing will be shot with a flat coat. Of course, I've got the canopy. I've still got the interior masked off because I don't want to get any type of overspray, or I don't want to get anything on that at all. So this has stayed masked off until the very end. Like I said, I got a few little touch-ups to do. I'm going to do some touch-ups on the warp grill back here. I'm going to take some epoxy sculpt and fill in the gap that's there. I got a little bit of putty in there, but I want to get it up and even to where it's better suited. The warp, the Bazaar, or however you want to say it, Bazaar collectors, they don't, Delta Flyer really doesn't have any Bazaar collectors, but I guess you could call that what these are. Since I put the gloss coat on, you can kind of see a little bit of the facets still in there. I sanded most of it out. I want it to be almost smooth, and when I put a flat coat on it, they'll go back to being to where you can't see any of that anyways. The base, I'll spin the camera around here and show you the base. Here is the base. I worked on this Sunday. I had to take it outside and do it. And I had the top. I had it primed and everything. It was smooth. Everything was perfect on it. And then as I was going over it with my mini spray gun, the hose hit the paint where it was still wet, which was actually, you could see where it's still wet because it's dark. I sprayed dark color here, there, and over there on the other end. I had to sand it down to try to get it smooth again, and it was a mess. It took me all day, excuse me, to get it back to where it's halfway decent. I got some more different grit sandpaper I could put on my Black & Decker mouse sander and sand it down and get it looking perfect again. But the Delta Flyer is set to be finished. I think I'll have the Delta Flyer finished this week, which will give me a week total to work on the base and get it wired up, and we'll be ready to take it to Wonderfest. I don't know if this will be the only thing that I take to Wonderfest this year. I did a flying sub. I did the 1/35th scale flying sub from Mobius with the landing gear. It's finished. I have no base for it. If I finish everything up with the flyer in time, I might try to throw a base together for the flying sub and take it with me. Other than that, I don't know if I'll take anything else. It just may be the Delta Flyer, and it's going to be interesting to get it there and not damage anything on it. So I mean, I only live like an hour and 15 minutes from Louisville, so I mean, I just gotta make sure it's gonna be secure for that drive. So that is it for now. I will come back when I have the decals all done. The next update on this will probably be the final. So stay tuned for that, and today I'm going to be working on getting some decals on it, and until next time guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next update. Hello everybody, this is going to be the final on a Delta Flyer. It's been a couple weeks since Wonderfest I took it, and right now I'll take you around the model. I'll turn it on. Now the camera washes everything out, but you can see I got you on shaky cam. I won't make this video very long. But you can see we can't get down in there. Got the figures in there. So Warp Core and Balana back in there. Let's see if I can't show you the Elcar screen. Oh, there it is. See if we can't zoom in on it. That is a working micro TV in there doing the Elcars. Zoom back out. We'll go over everything. Here's the back end of it. If I can get you a shot up inside there. And like I said, the camera blows all the lighting out, but it's nicely and evenly lit. Impulse engines there. Like I said, I took this to Wonderfest. All I got for it was a Merit. To say I wasn't disappointed, I'd be lying. I was a little disappointed. But then I got this. The designer and creator Rick Sternbach signed it for me. So this means more than any award or anything. And I got to talk to him about the model and what I did, and he thought it was very, very cool. And he said it was nice to see his creation come to life in this size. Now I also got an Elcars display here, which you can see the camera's washing it all out, but it is nice, evenly lit. I got figures there of Neelix, Chakotay, Seven, and Janeway. And then in the flyer itself, I've got Harry Kim, Tuvok on the other side, and Tom is in the front. Now that is actual material in there, carpet material in there on the floor. This model I got from Keith over at Cosmic Scale Models, and I told him if he ever made any more of these in this size, I would definitely buy another one, because there would be things on the second one that I would do that I didn't do on this first one. But I love how it turned out. So with that, guys, I'm going to attach this video along with the other two update videos that I haven't even posted yet, and I'll try to get all these posted here in the next day or two. So thanks guys for watching, and until next time, be safe out there.